Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. This time talking about the changes that the 49ers have done in this offseason so far. You're wondering, what are you talking about? The draft hasn't happened, free agency period hasn't happened, like there's nothing going on right now. But I'm gonna be telling you there's been a couple of changes for this team in terms of coaching changes, player personnel changes, just other things like that. I'll be talking about that, just the low-key stuff for this video, because this could make the difference between being really good and really bad. Gonna be talking about that. Should be an interesting one. We'll have one more video out tomorrow on a Friday, then the next video out will be on Tuesday. My schedule so far will be from Tuesday through Friday, and hopefully you guys are enjoying my content. Before I get the video started, please like and subscribe to support my channel. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. That would definitely help me out a lot. And yeah, let's just get into it. The top 3 offseason changes for the 49ers so far, pre-free agency, pre-draft. Coming in number 3, I have roster changes. Now, for the most part, there's been some changes for this team, mainly 2 of them. I'd say Gary Gilliam, offensive lineman, and Pierre Garçon, wide receiver, they have been cut by the 49ers, and the reason why they're getting cut is, I guess, production value, especially Garçon. He's been injured most of the time. He's been a very big disappointment for this team for the past couple of years. I thought when he got signed by the 49ers, it was going to be a great move, but it turns out it wasn't. It was unfortunate. I wish both of them the best, but the reason why these 2 got cut was to save money for the cap. I think Gary Gilliam, when they cut him, they saved about $5 million. I think Garçon was about $6 or $7 million. Don't quote me on that, but they saved a lot of money from cutting these guys, and I think that's a good move for this offseason, and they really need to get as much cap money as they can so they can sign maybe a marquee free agent and what have you, maybe an Earl Thomas or DeMarcus Lawrence, you know, just other players that they can get through the free agency period, because they have a lot of ammunition for free agency, but getting more cap money helps definitely. Quick transactions right there, cap money space right there. I mean, it's pretty warranted just because of the fact that they haven't really produced for the past couple of seasons, and I wish both of them the best, whatever they do in their future NFL careers or whatever they do in life. So yeah, it's whatever. They got cut, and I think it's good for the 49ers. Coming in at number 2, I have coaching staff changes. Kyle Shanahan has made a lot of changes from last season to this season already in terms of just changing the staff and what have you. I'm going to name a couple of notes right here. Quarterbacks coach Rick Scandario, he's with the Denver Broncos as the offensive coordinator, which kind of sucks because he did a pretty good job in San Francisco for the past 2 seasons, developing Jimmy Garoppolo somewhat and developing Nick Mullins. Definitely, that was a really good coaching job right there. Actually, initially, they tried to block him from getting an interview from the Broncos, but later on, they recanted and actually ended up giving him the interview request, and now he's the offensive coordinator. Good luck to him in Denver. Some other changes, we got somebody from Denver, Joe Woods, former defensive coordinator for the Broncos. He's with us at the defensive backs coach. He did a pretty good job in Denver when he was developing Aqib Talib and Chris Harris. He was part of the team that won the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 50 when they defeated the Carolina Panthers, so that's good right there. We need somebody that can coach our defensive backs because, they did a pretty good job last year, didn't they? Some other notes, Chris Kolunirik, I can't say his name, I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Defensive line coach, we need some help on the pass rush and what have you, getting to the quarterback, stopping the run. I can see why they hired him as our new defensive line coach. He's from the Miami Dolphins. There you have it. The biggest note is Wes Welker, former New England Patriot, Miami Dolphin, Chargers, good slot receiver in the NFL, had a fantastic career, and he's with us as the wide receivers coach. I'm pretty sure Trent Taylor and Richie James are going crazy for this man, especially Trent Taylor, from getting a really great slot receiver and getting a knowledge or two from him. Also, the other receivers can benefit from a guy that used to play in the NFL, so that's good right there. Major coaching changes, hopefully these make the difference between being really good and really bad. Hopefully we're really good. That's all we can hope for, and I think these coaching changes are for the good for the 49ers in 2019. Coming in at number 1 as the biggest change for the 49ers in this offseason so far is the new strength and conditioning program. There's a lot of things happening so far in this offseason in terms of that. They fired Ray Wright, former head strength conditioning coordinator, which was warranted just because of the fact that everyone was getting injured. I think I heard a statistic that like 30+ players went on IR for the past 2 seasons under his leadership. Not all his fault. Sometimes you get some freak accidents like the Jimmy Garoppolo one. Other than that, I mean, something is going wrong if these players cannot go in the fourth quarter and looking like they're gassed out. And also, if they just keep getting injured, just getting knick-knacked and what have you, that's a problem right there. It sucks to see someone get fired, but hey, you got to make some changes to be better. So far, they do not have a strength and conditioning coach right now. The 49ers are trying to revamp the program. According to this report, they're trying to bring both the medical and the strength and conditioning program together. Apparently, they were separate beforehand, but now they're trying to be more collaborative, and they've hired Ben Peterson from the NHL, from the Philadelphia Flyers, to oversee this whole program. He's not the head strength and conditioning coordinator. He's going to have to hire one, but as of right now, he's the big man for the 49ers in terms of that. Should be interesting. I'd love to see what the 49ers implement in this year's strength and conditioning program. It's a low-key thing that a lot of people don't talk about. I don't talk about it that much because all we do is watch the games and just enjoy it, but it's a very important issue just because of the fact that we've had so many injuries for the past couple of years that we really need to find something, a program to get these players in shape, get them to get ready for 60 minutes of football and not get as injured as possible, not getting knick-knack injuries. I think it'll be good in 2019. That's important right there. Strength and conditioning, I thought this was the biggest note so far in this offseason. I'll definitely have some more videos like this during the offseason when free agency and the draft happens. It's going to be exciting. Love the offseason. One of my favorite times of the year when I can just talk about transactions, businesses, you know, it's pretty cool, I think. And I hope you guys enjoyed the offseason as much as possible because there's a lot of intrigue in the offseason, especially in today's NFL. That's pretty much it, you guys. Wanted to talk about this real quick. Please let me know what you think about these changes. Are they good? Are they bad? Please, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. And if you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. And yeah, I'll probably catch you guys up tomorrow. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Go Niners.